Hey guys, and welcome back to the next episode of Scorched Earth. And today I got a couple of things that I want to do. First and foremost, I was talking about being able to make custom recipes in that one cooking pot there. So I'm going to go over that with you guys. And then I am going to go on a taming spree. But one thing that I never did show you guys in the last one, or the one before that, is that I got some of the emotes from Fear Evolved. Like, for example, I'm gonna do a little dance. But also, you guys want to see what the wyvern looks like? Because she survived, or he survived. And there he is, our beautiful wyvern, poison wyvern. That's gonna get us around the map a lot faster, a lot easier. Gorgeous, gorgeous boy there. I gotta figure out how I can grab onto him later, but we'll get on there. One of the nice things about a wyvern is you can do a lot of things, carry a lot more things than you can with the RG. So I could take the wyvern and I can go pick up a stegosaurus instead of only the smaller or medium-sized creatures. You can pick some of the larger creatures up. You need a Quetzal to pick up some other creatures that are bigger, but wyvern picks up damn near everything a Quetzal does. There's just a few that it can't. But let's go over this idea of making custom recipes. Okay, so inside the cooking pot, I think I set myself up. Yeah, I have some notes. So we're gonna take these notes. We're gonna take all of them out except for one. So you make yourself some of the notes in the crafting area. Just you start off the game with this ability is to make these. Just make them. Don't write anything on them. You can't have anything written on them at all. Okay. And then you want to take some items and you want to use them in the crafting. Now you can create all kinds of different things. Like, no, I'm not sure what this would give me by using that, but we're gonna find out. And you can make like stuff for awesome healing, like food-wise or drink-wise, because you make either food or drink. It's your choice. If it's a drink, you have to have water added in, so you would need to have some kind of an ice jar with water, or a canteen with water in there. Or you can just take something simple, just like meat, and put that in there and make something with it. Or you can add berries and all kinds of other stuff. But one of the other things that you use for making food that makes things so much better is completely unexpected. Now you have a very limited amount of things that you can use, but dust is one of the best things to use. Now you don't need any flame or anything to do this. You just need the ingredients that you want to use. So once that recipe, the note is in there, it gives you the option to make recipe down at the bottom. So you want to do it, you just click on it and then you decide what you're going to make, whether it's going to be a food item or a drink item. And then you can make an ungodly amount of different things. Now, you would then choose how much of each item you're going to put in there. So I'm going to actually cancel out of making that at the moment. And I want to split my stack to the amount that I actually want to use. So I only want to use 5 dust and 10 meat. And that's it. Just 5 dust, 10 meat. Something super simple. And then we'll do one where it's just 10 meat, just to show the difference that the dust makes. It's huge difference. So actually we'll start with the 10 meat. So we'll go make recipe. We'll make it as a food item. You can set the color areas. So there's 5 different areas that you can change the color on this little burger picture here. Then you can name your recipe, give it a description, and then you make the recipe, and then you can craft from that recipe by throwing it in there with the ingredients. Now, for me, I'm just going to put in the meat first. I'm going to leave it as just meat. And we'll just see what it makes, okay? So I'm not going to color it. Well, we can, I guess. Why not? Let's give it a red patty, maybe a green tomato because that's fun, and a black bun. Why not? Yeah, some mustard yellow there. And nope, that's supposed to be the red one. And 4, I think it was. We'll make that blue because why not? And we'll go ahead. We'll make the recipe. So now the meat is in there, it stays in there, that's no big deal, but your recipe is over here on the left hand side, and it's called meat, and it uses 10. And what it ends up doing is it creates a food item when it's crafted that, as you can read underneath where the picture is, it says food goes up by 10 if you eat this. Your health goes up by 7, so it's going to increase your health by eating it, which is awesome. So you can see where the benefits of this comes in. And stamina, so like, okay, you need stamina regen and health regen in like a PvP or in the middle of, say, a boss fight. You make yourself some awesome food. But let's go one step further and show you what adding like 5 dust does. There we go. And we're just going to make this black all the way through until we get to this one, and we're gonna make it gold, and we're just gonna call this black gold. Why not? Because we can. And meat dust, because you know I want to know what was in it. Not that it's not going to show me anyway. And we'll go make recipe, and we'll see just how, like, what the difference is. So this one was what, 10 food, just over 10 food, about 8 health, and 1.5 stamina kind of thing. But this one, 13 food, 4 stamina, and 11 health. So it's quite a bit better just by adding in a little bit of dust. You could do all kinds of things. You could increase this to 40, grab that, go and make recipe. Not change anything, let's just make the recipe, see what it gives us. And you just can keep playing with it. You know, the more you add, the more you have the option to do. You can use rotten meat and make something that's going to kill you instantly. Say you're in a PvP situation where you get captured and you have one of your self-made foods on you and they didn't see it when they captured you, but you woke up and you're in cuffs and they're trying to keep you alive. You can just go ahead and eat it and they'll kill you instantly, kind of thing. So you can respawn and, you know, exact your revenge. But then you could also make something like this where it gives you 31 hit points or 31 health regen and 41 food. So you can eat 2 of these and you're full up on food and you're almost a full health, full 100 health or full 60 health anyway, regen back, plus about 12 stamina. So you can run away. And adding berries and stuff like that, you can make things just so much better. I am not sure what would happen if you put in this. I've never used one of those, so let's find out what that gives us. Oh, we got some rotten meat in there. Don't want that. So let's change this one to have a green bun so we know the difference, at least over here for the pictures. So putting the cactus sap in there is actually really good for food and stamina and health, but it doesn't increase your water. If you want to increase your water, you're gonna have to make a drink. So if you went like this and went to make recipe and chose a drink, it's gonna tell you have to add water to it, which is not a big deal like when you go to make it, but it'll still make the recipe for you. So here's your recipe, you'll have to add 1 water to it, but you get 20 water just from that, which I think you would get better than that from this cactus sap, so it doesn't seem worthwhile to do something like that, but it's something you can play around with, and you can make really awesome stuff, especially if you have the ability to adjust the settings in the beginning where you can make your recipes even better. Now, this is the basic sense. If you were to make yourself a mind wipe tonic first, and then put everything into this skill down here, crafting skill, that would make whatever you make as a recipe that much better. So if you were level 105 and you put all 105 or 104 points into crafting skill, you're going to make so much better gear out of these blueprints. So you could make the blueprint and then make the blueprint better. I think it double stacks on that. I'm not 100% on that part, but I know that even if I did that, the crafting skill, and then made these burgers, they would be better than what they actually say. So instead of 26 food or 27 food on this one, it would be something probably, I think, full crafting skill 30% better. So it could be 50 food that it would give me, and like maybe 15 health kind of thing. So there's ways you can work around it, make things a whole lot better. But that said, using that crafting skill, you want to do that, and then you want to mind wipe and go back to your regular stats for when you go to do other things, because you don't want to be that weak. You're not going to have any health points or anything like that when you're running around. So you want to have the ability to switch yourself back. So you want to do all your crafting in one shot and then switch back. But when you do that, that's when you go over to these BPs and you start making this one that's, say, 500 durability or 565 armor. You might be able to make one that's actually 680 armor because you have all your maxed out crafting skill. I hope that made sense. But anyway, that's basically what I wanted to go over the last time, but I knew I didn't have a lot of time to go over it, so I thought I'd do that and play around a little bit with it. I did do a little bit of research into it, but not a crazy amount. The dust thing was new to me, which I wanted to make sure to include in this. And then once you've made your recipes, obviously, you can go ahead and you can put them in your blueprint box, and you can keep all your recipes. You can put all your empty notes in there as well. And save that up. But I think it's time we go on a taming spree. And when we do this taming spree, we're gonna start getting ready to get ready for boss stuff. We want to look for Rexes while we're out, and we want to get caving dinos so we can start doing our caves that we need to do here on Scorched Earth, because we now have a wyvern, and it's just going to be so much easier to get around, so much easier to grab things, so much easier to do stuff. I mean, we're all set home base wise. We got everything that we need to get ready and get going here, so I think it's time we go out on the hunt and look for whatever we can to tame. And I am just going to prepare myself, make sure I have everything that I need to get ready to go here, and then I will see you at whatever I find first and foremost to tame. Can't seem to find any good dinos anywhere, but I did find myself 2 Thylacoleos, 1 male, 1 female. Shit levels. But you know what? Why the hell not? We'll just tame these guys up and see what we can make out of them. I don't think this is going to take long to knock out. Oh, there's one. Nice colors. Alright, that's both of them. Let's see if we have any of this mutton left over after all that freaking flying around. Of course not. Why would I have any mutton left over? God damn it. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Anything around that I can turn into prime meat? Ooh, another Thyla. What level are you? Maybe you're better. Oh, you are definitely better. Oh, that's a must. Oh. Shit. Did I just hit him after he was fucking knocked out? Because that's going to piss me off if that's the case. Alright, let's put one of those in there and see what happens. Actually, let's put 2 in case he's still good. Yeah, no, he's not good. I did hit him. Damn it. Alright. Let's have to knock him back out after. So let's get him on the tracker. We'll go tame out this female, kill this male, and then we'll come back and knock him back out after he wakes up.
2,000 years later.
There we go. I don't think I overshot him this time. But we're just gonna go ahead and tame him because he's gonna be so hungry. He's just gonna eat everything in one shot here, pretty much. Let's see. Oops, I don't want to give him the rotten meat. I don't think he's gonna want that. Oh, hey guys. So not the best run through of trying to find anything out there, but we did manage to find these 2 beautiful things right here. It was a level 89 male Thylacoleo and a female super low level, but I figure maybe we can mate out something really nice for caves. Since there are only 3 caves on this map, and this would be the best mount to choose for a cave, I thought I'd just go ahead and get them too. I couldn't find anything out there really good. I'm gonna roll a couple clips here where you can see all the crappy dinos that are out there that I destroyed, like those couple Rexes there and everything else. We're just gonna have to try again, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do another dino wipe and try and reset the time, not the time, the level, so that I can find better ones out there, because level 29 Rexes and level 40 Rexes are just not going to cut it when it comes to the boss fight, because I do want to do Alpha this time around. I want to do all three, to be honest. Now that said, I am going to be having wyverns when I go into that fight, and I wouldn't mind better wyverns too. I mean, our wyvern, we got him up to level 185 right now. He can go up probably a couple more levels, but that should be the starting level of a wyvern at a high end. I think 190 is the highest level you can get for an egg. And then you can breed out better after that. So I do eventually want to have all three types of wyverns and everything else, and there's a bunch of other things I want to tame on this map before we go for the boss, obviously. That doesn't mean that I won't go and do the Gamma and the Beta before I'm done taming everything on the map that I want to tame, because that'll give me the opportunity to enjoy some tech. But I do want to do all three tiers. I'm gonna have to kill a bunch of wyverns, so that trap's gonna come in handy later on. And we did a little bit of tutorial on homemade recipes, which is kind of sweet. Like I said, they can be a whole lot better depending on the settings that you set for your server or for your playthrough, as well as if you increase that crafting skill right there. I do have one more level. I'm going to go into health. I think for the rest of the way through, I'm going to be going into health, get myself as much health as I can. But like I said, one of these days I'm going to be doing some crafting and stuff like that, so I will be doing a mine wipe and gonna have to redo these skills all over again, all these items. With that said, guys, I'd like to thank you guys for watching and all the support. It really does help out a lot. You guys can follow me on Twitter at TundraGamesYT. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. And we're going to dance our way out of here. And you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Later.